Hello, sixth graders. Welcome to my lessons today. Today I'm going to be your English teacher. My name is Stevica Максимовиќ, and we'll be talking about things that happened in the past. So the main topic of our lesson today is going to be past simple, affirmative state, negative forms, and questions. So let's begin. Dakle, kada je u pitanju past simple tense ili prošlo vreme u engleskom jeziku, tu bi trebalo da razlikujete dve vrste glagola. To su pravilni i nepravilni glagoli. Najprije ćemo mi da počnemo kako da obrazujemo pravilne glagole u engleskom jeziku, kao što ste i već naučili do sada u 5. razredu. Kod pravilnih glagola past simple tense obrazujemo tako što na glagol, na infinitivnu osnovu glagola dodamo nastavak ed. Pa ako imamo recimo glagol work, kada dodamo nastavak ed, mi smo obrazovali past simple tense i onda će prošlo vreme tog glagola glasiti worked. Ovdje imamo dakle glagol skip, kada dodamo nastavak ed imamo skipped. Međutim, ovdje imamo jednu promjenu kao što možete da vidite. Dakle, dupliralo nam se ovo p. To dupliranje dolazi zbog vokala koji se nalazi dakle ispred konsonanta ili suglasnika p, to jest i. Ukoliko je kratak vokal, znači kažemo skip, ne kažemo skip, nego skip, u toj situaciji zadnji suglasnik mora da se duplira. Dakle, imamo skipped. Sljedeći glagol koji ovdje imamo je glagol study. Na glagol study dodajemo nastavak ed. Ali i ovdje ćete vidjeti jednu promjenu. S obzirom da se glagol završava na y ili na y, a ispred je suglasnik, onda taj suglasnik y, odnosno y mora preći u y. I dodajemo nastavak ed, studied. Ali kod glagola play također imamo y, to jest y. Kao što vidite ovdje y nije prešlo u i, nego je ostalo u originalu. To je iz razloga što ste ispred y nalazi samoglasnik, odnosno vokal. I na kraju dakle imamo glagol live, kome smo dodali samo nastavak d. To se dešava iz prostog razloga što se glagol live završava na e i nema potrebe dodavati još jedno i, već ćemo samo dodati d nastavak i onda prošlo vreme kod ovog glagola će glasiti lived. Ono što je jako karakteristično kod pravilnih glagola i nastavka ed je da zapamtimo kako taj nastavak treba da izgovorimo. Pa da počnemo. Dakle, nastavak ed izgovaramo kao id ukoliko se glagol završava na t ili na d. Ako imamo glagol wait, dakle završava se na t, onda ćemo taj nastavak ed izgovoriti kao waited. Ukoliko imamo dakle, da se glagol završava na d, kao što je decide, nastavak ed ćemo izgovoriti kao decided. Ukoliko se zapravo glagol u engleskom jeziku završava na bezvučan suglasnik, u toj situaciji nastavak ed izgovaramo kao t. Na primjer, skip, p je bezvučno i nastavak ed ćemo izgovoriti kao t, skipped. Work, k je bezvučno i nastavak ed ćemo izgovoriti kao t, worked. I na kraju imamo da se nastavak ed izgovara kao d, ukoliko se glagol završava na zvučni suglasnik, recimo beg, g je zvučno i nastavak će biti d, begged. Buzz, buzzed. Dakle, ovdje možemo samo da odradimo i neke fonetske vežbe, da provežbamo kod nekih glagola pravilnih u engleskom jeziku kako ćemo izgovoriti, dakle, prošlo vreme. Pa da počnemo. Imamo looked, hoped, stayed, mended, kissed, closed, opened, studied, baked, missed. Što se tiče nepravilnih glagola, u engleskom jeziku prošlo vreme, odnosno past simple tense obrazujemo na malo drugačiji način i kao što sama reč kaže nepravilan glagol, nemamo neko pravilo prilikom obrazovanja, dakle, prošlog vremena kod ovih glagola, u toj situaciji moramo samo da zapamtimo njihove oblike. Kao što možete vidjeti na tabli, nepravilne glagole obrazujemo tako što uzimamo oblike iz druge kolone nepravilnih glagola. U engleskom jeziku nepravilni glagoli imaju, dakle, 3 oblika. Prvi oblik je sam glagol u infinitivu, drugi glagol je glagol u prošlom vremenu i treći oblik koji ja namjerno ovdje nisam uključio, to je takozvana treća kolona koja se odnosi na past particip, ali taj past particip će vam biti bitan za obrazovanje nekih drugih vremena. Dakle, da se pozabavimo glagolima nepravilnim glagolima koje sam ja za vas danas izdvojio. Dakle, imamo be, was, were. For example, I was in Scotland last year. Find, found. She found the car keys. Know, knew. My sister knew I didn't do my homework. Win, won. Novak Djokovic won last year's US Open. Get, got. I got 8 out of 10 points in the history exam. Have, had. I had a great time with my friends yesterday. Speak, spoke. He spoke Japanese 2 days ago. Ono što ovdje još možemo da primetimo je upotreba priloških odredbi za vreme u prošlom vremenu, past simple. Dakle, koristimo yesterday ili možda 2 days ago. Now, let's switch to English, folks. So from now on, we'll be speaking in English in past simple. I've got a question for you. How did you spend your last summer holiday? Anybody? Yes, I know some of you might have gone to Greece, some of you might have stayed in Serbia, some of you might have been to the seaside, on the mountains, and so on. But when it comes to me, I went to Scotland last year, and that was the best vacation I had ever had in my life. So, today I'm going to show you some pictures on the board, the pictures that I personally took in Scotland. And based on this picture, we can do some speaking practice. So let's begin. Describing a photo in the past. So this is the photo I took in Scotland. Do you like it? Yeah, I'm glad you like it. So this is my task for you. There is a verb on the top of the picture, and there is the name of the place I visited in Scotland. Your task will be to answer my question by using these words above. Take a look at the photo and make a sentence in past simple with go and Glenfinnan. So, can you make a sentence? Where did I go last year? Can I hear you? Exactly. I went to Glenfinnan. Glenfinnan Viaduct. Glenfinnan Viaduct is a very famous spot in Scotland. Why? Because this is the scene where Harry Potter movie was made. If you remember, when Harry Potter goes through the wall at the station, he gets on a train, and this train takes Harry Potter to his Hogwarts school. So this is the place where that scene from Harry Potter movie was made. Now you can see the answer. As you said, I went to Glenfinnan Viaduct. Viaduct is a long high bridge usually held up by many arches that carries a railway or a road over a valley, viaduct. Let's focus on the next picture. This picture I took in Orkney Islands. Orkney Islands are a group of islands which are around 100 kilometers off the mainland of Scotland. The word we've got to use is go atop and a cliff. So where did I go in Scotland last year? Yes. This is irregular verb, dakle nepravilan glagol, i prošlo vreme od ovog glagola bit će nam went. So, I went atop a cliff. As I said, I went atop a cliff. Cliff is a high area of rock with a very steep side, often on a coast. U prevodu litica. How about this photo? You like it? I'm so glad to hear that. So this time we've got visit. Do you think it's a regular or irregular verb? Yes, it's a regular verb. So how do we form past simple? By adding ed. So what did I visit in Scotland last year? You're right, I visited Inverness. Let's check the answer. I visited Inverness. Inverness is the third largest city in Scotland, located in the north. which is administration center of Scotland's region, North Highlands. And one more picture. So, of course, my question to you is, how did I arrive in Orkney Islands? I took a ferry boat, exactly. So I took this photo when I was approaching Orkney Islands. So how did I get in Orkney Islands last year? You've got get on and ferry boat. Dakle, ovo nam je nepravilan glagol i prošlo vrijeme od tog nepravilnog glagola je got. Exactly. I got on a ferry boat. I got on a ferry boat is the correct answer. Ferry boat is a boat or a ship for taking passengers and often vehicles across an area. U prevodu trajekt. You've done this exercise, speaking exercise with past simple in a great way. Now let's move on with the next part of past simple negative forms. Dakle, nastavljamo sa odričnim oblicima past simple tense ili prošlog vremena u engleskom jeziku. Pa da počnemo. Kako obrazujemo odričan oblik past simple tensa? Obrazujemo ga na sljedeći način. Znači, jako je bitno da na početku rečenicu uvek stavite subjekat, onda ide did not ili kraći oblik didn't. Ja vam savjetujem da uvek koristite ove kraće oblike didn't, zato što puni oblik se više koristi kad hoćete nešto da naglasite. I na kraju obavezno glagolu infinitivu ili glagolsku osnovu. Na primjer, I did not ili didn't work yesterday. E sada, kad biste rekli I did not work yesterday, vi naglašavate, nekome stavljate do znanja da niste radili juče. Međutim, ukoliko ne želite ništa da naglasite, koristite jednostavno ovaj kraći oblik I didn't work yesterday. Neispravno je da kažete didn't worked. Vodite računa kod pravilnih glagola, posle didn't nemojte dodavati ovaj nastavak idi, već taj glagol mora ostati u originalu. Sljedeća rečenica, my little brother did not ili didn't sleep last night. Neispravno je da kažete didn't slept, već didn't sleep. Znači, ostaje nam glagol u originalu ponovo. I na kraju, I did not ili didn't drive to work last Friday. Znači, još jedan put neispravno je da kažete didn't drove. Dakle, nemojte stavljati glagol iz druge kolone, već ostavite glagol iz prve kolone. Što se pitanja tiče, znači, trebalo bi u prošlom vremenu da znate kako da postavite pitanje i kako da date kratke odgovore na to. Dakle, kad je upitni oblik past simple tensa, u pitanju obrazujemo ga na sljedeći način. Na početku stavljamo did plus subjekat i ponovo glagol u infinitivu, to jest glagolsku osnovu. Na primjer, did you work yesterday? Dakle, nemojte dodavati nastavak idi, glagol mora ostati u originalu i kada dajete kratak odgovor koji je potvrdan, bit će yes I did, no, I didn't. Did your little brother sleep last night? Yes, he did. No, he didn't. Dakle, ponovo glagol ostavljamo u originalu. Sleep. Did you drive to work last night? Yes, he did. No, he didn't. Okay, now let's continue with another speaking practice, how to practice negative forms and questions in English. So this time I'm going to take you on a walk. What kind of walk? This walk will take you back in time 5,000 years to the village of Skara Brae. So what's Skara Brae? As you can see on the photo here, so Skara Brae is a prehistoric settlement located in Orkney Islands. I also visited Skara Brae when I visited Scotland last year, and I was so amazed by what I saw there. Let's begin. So the pictures that follow were also taken in Skara Brae. So this is your task. Take a look at the photo, and just above the photo, you can see some expressions. So you must make a question with this expression, and with the next expression next to it, you must give the answer. So, let's make the question together. Did people of Skara Brae use guns to go hunting? Are there any guns on the photo? No, there aren't. So, our answer should be no, they didn't. So what did they use instead? They used animal bones to go hunting. So let's check the answer. Like I said, did people of Skara Brae use guns to go animal hunting? No, they didn't. They used animal bones to go hunting. Now it's your turn. I'm going to show you the next picture and you will make the question and give the answer based on the words above. So, the expression you must use in the question is have central heating to heat their houses, and in the answer there should be hearth. I'll give you some time to think of the question and also the answer. Can I check your answers? Yeah, let's put the question first. Did people of Skara have central heating to heat their houses? Do you see any central heating on the photo? Of course, you can't see it. So, the answer is no, they didn't. And what could the answer be to this question? They had hearth. Did people of Skara have central heating to heat their houses? No, they didn't. They had a hearth to heat their houses. Samo da objasnimo, dakle, ovu reč hearth. Hearth je u prevodu s engleskog na srpski ognjište. Dakle, it's a fireplace where people came together and usually had their lunch, breakfast, and dinner together. Okay, take a look at the next photo, the same one, but with different expressions. Have a wooden dresser, a stone dresser. So this is a dresser. A dresser is a kind of a wardrobe where people put their personal belongings on. Okay, I'll give you some time to make a question first. Any ideas? Yeah, I can hear a lot of answers. So the answer is, did people of Skara have a wooden dresser? So is it a wooden? No, it isn't. Of course, they didn't. They had a stone dresser. Let's check the answer. Did people of Skara have a wooden dresser inside their houses? No, they didn't. They had a stone dresser inside their houses. Okay, next picture. Take a look at it. In the question, there must be have factories. In the answer, workshops. Workshops su radionice na engleskom. So what's the question? You're right. Did people of Skara have factories? Did they? No, they didn't. What did they have instead? They had workshops. Well done, folks. Once again, to check the question, did people of Skara have factories? No, they didn't. They had workshops. How about this picture? The expressions you must use are walk in streets. In the answer, walk through passages. So what do you think? What could the question be? Exactly. Did people of Skara walk in streets? Do you see any streets in the picture? Of course, you don't. No, they didn't. So what did they do instead? They walked through passages. Tako je, znači walk nam je pravilan glagol i dodat ćemo nastavak ed. Da provjerimo odgovor. Did people of Skara walk in streets? No, they didn't. They walked through passages. Let's do another speaking practice right now. So I'm going to ask you some questions to answer them based on the picture. So take a look, everybody, take a look at the photo, please. The questions are, how did people of Skara keep their houses alight? So if you take a look at this photo, what do you think? How did they keep their houses alight? Kako su oni zagrevali svoje kuće? Šta mislite? Exactly. They had a hearth inside. Imali su ognjište, jel tako? But to keep them alight, you need some materials. So did they use any firewood to keep it alight? Dakle, kao što vidite, zagrevali su ognjište, potrebna mi je određena vrsta materijala. Ali koji materijal su oni koristili? Šta mislite? Na osnovu ove slike, da li možemo da vidimo drvo? Were there any trees around Skara-Brae? This is the surrounding area of Skara-Brae. Were there any trees? No, there weren't. Baš tako, nije bilo drveća. Pa kako su se onda grejali? Šta su koristili? So take a look at this. What do you see? It's a kind of a dry grass. How do we call it? It's turf. So they used turf. What else did they use? Exactly. Animal bones. Animal bones, seaweed as well, because you can see the ocean, you can see the sea next to it. So they use the seaweed and animals of the fish. So let's check the answer. How did people of Skara-Brae keep their houses alight? They had hearths inside their houses to keep them alight. Were there any trees around Skara-Brae? No, there weren't. There was only grass around it. And what materials did they use? They used turf, seaweed, bones of whales and seals, and so on. How about this picture again? So I've got another questions for you. Did people of Skara-Brae flee in the face of attack? Dakle, ovdje imamo jednu nepoznatu reč koju moramo da objasnimo. Flee, sinonim bio escape, pobeći. Znači, kako su ljudi iz Skara-Braea pobegli? Da li su ljudi iz Skara-Braea pobegli kao rezultat, dakle, nečijeg napada? So, do you think that somebody attacked them? Take a look at the photo. Is this house damaged? No, it wasn't damaged at all. So why was this place abandoned? So people in Skara-Brae lived for about 300 to 400 years old, to 300 to 400 years, and then they suddenly disappeared. So why did they disappear? Take a look at it. What's the reason for leaving this place? Okay, take a look at the ocean. If somebody lived close to the ocean, that there is a possibility that you might be affected by a storm. Exactly. So they fled or left this place as a result of a storm. Did people of Skara-Brae flee in the face of an attack? No, they didn't. No damage to the houses. Why was it abandoned? It was abandoned due to a storm. Čas nastavljamo dalje sa vežbom u vezi sa prošlim vremenom, to jest past simple tensom. Dakle, pogledajte tablu. Imamo past simple. Put the verbs in brackets into the past simple. Dakle, treba glagol u zagradi da stavimo u past simple tense, odnosno u prošlo vreme. Možete pažljivo da vidite rečenice koje se ovdje nalaze. Ja ću polako da čitam, a vi pokušajte ono što vidite u zagradi, to jest glagol, da stavite u past simple tense u odgovarajući oblik. Dakle, ja ću čitati. Hi Sally, you have a good weekend. Imamo znak pitanja na kraju. Šta mislite, koji ćemo ovdje oblik da stavimo? Potvrdni, odrični ili upitni? Tako je. Upitni oblik. Kako će glasiti onda ova rečenica? Did you have a good weekend? That's correct. Let's continue. Next one. Oh yeah, on Saturday I go shopping with my mom and we eat at Rob's Pizza. Dakle, glagoli u zagradi su pravilni ili nepravilni? Nepravilni. Tako je. I onda nam treba druga kolona za go and eat. Excellent. So, number 2 is went. I went shopping with my mom and then we ate. Tako je, nepravilan glagol, druga kolona od eat je ate. Sentence number 4. You like it. Again, there is a question mark. Imamo pitanje. Can I hear your answers? Exactly. Did you like it? Yes, the food be great. So be, rekli smo da je to nepravilan glagol i ovdje ćemo staviti was ili were. Was, exactly. Da vidimo, to je tačan odgovor. Zašto stavljamo was a ne were? So please pay attention to the noun before it. It's a singular noun. Tako je. Imenica je ovde u jednini. What about you? You do anything interesting? So let's make another question. Well done, folks. Did you do anything interesting? Not really. I not go. Ovdje imamo sad odričan oblik. Možete iskoristiti onaj kraći oblik koji sam vam ja sugerisao da koristite. Well done, folks. I didn't go out. I surf the net and watch TV. Šta nam je zajedničko za ova dva glagola? To je da su pravilni. I surf i watch su pravilni glagoli. Da bismo obrazovali prošlo vreme, past simple tense kod tih glagola, moramo dodati nastavak ed. Exactly. I surfed. Vodite računa kako izgovarate. Ed ovde, s obzirom da nam je f bezvučno, nastavak ed ćemo izgovoriti kao t. I surfed the net and watched. Watched. Again, č je bezvučno i samim ti ed ćemo izgovoriti kao t. Watched. You know all the usual boring things. I hope you not forget to the history project. Can I hear your answers? Some of you said didn't forgot. Da li nam je dobra opcija didn't forgot? Šta mislite? Tako je. Znači, ne možemo da stavimo drugi oblik iz druge kolone nepravilni glagol u odričnom obliku, već moramo u originalu. I hope you didn't forget to do the history project. Oh no. Next exercise is about the expressions I had in Scotland. Dakle, sljedeća vežba je u vezi sa izrazima koje sam ja zapravo čuo u Škotskoj i danas ćete naučiti kako da koristite, odnosno da prepoznate past simple tense u neformalnom škotsko-engleskom jeziku. Ukoliko neko od vas jednog dana ode u Škotsku, pošto Škotlanđani dosta vole da koriste dakle, njihov naglasak, njihov dijalekat, ja ću vam dati nekoliko rečenica ovde kroz koje ćemo elaborirati dakle, upotrebu past simple tensa u škotskom jeziku. So, folks, let's begin. The first sentence I'm going to read with a Scottish accent is, znači ja ću se truditi da čitam sa škotskim akcentom, onako kao što Škoti to izgovaraju, a druga rečenica će sadržati, dakle, izgovor, odnosno pravu rečenicu koju možemo da čujemo u takozvanom britansko-engleskom jeziku. Let's start, folks. He never learned to go a bike. Dakle, gde nam je ovde past simple? Prepoznali ste ga, pretpostavljam, je li tako? Learned. Dakle, u škotskom engleskom oni će vam uvek ovako napisati ili u izgovoru izgovoriti, ali zapravo u engleskom jeziku ono što smo do sada učili je he never learned to ride a bike. Next one. Scottish English. He didn't put a bar on bread. Šta imamo ovde? Dakle, imamo da ovo didn't u škotskom engleskom, oni neće reći jasno didn't, već didn't. I ovde imamo, umesto put, imamo pu. Dakle, oni jednostavno izbegavaju da zadnje t izgovaraju na kraju reči. To je takozvano glotalno stop u engleskom jeziku. Još jedan put. He didn't put bar on bread. I ovde vidite butter, t se ne izgovara takođe u sredini reči. Umesto butter reći će bar. Next sentence, Scottish English. I got a present from me mother. Dakle, primetili ste ovo got. Oni će reći got. Ali to nema veze, naravno, sa rečju goat u engleskom, što znači koza. Već, zapravo ima veze sa got, prošlim vremenom od glagola get. I ta rečenica sa Scottish English, kad bi je preveli na British English, bila bi I got a present from my mother. Takođe ovdje imamo glotalno stop, dakle gde ne izgovaram ovo the, ili u zapadnim delovima Škotske, naročito u onim delovima gde se još uvek govori škotski gelski jezik, oni će reći mither umesto mother. Next one. Just when him had a wee sandwich. Dakle, primetili ste da ovo went je potpuno identično kao u britanskom engleskom. Ovde imamo malo razliku u spellingu. Naravno, u British Englishu će biti had, oni će reći had. I ono što je jako karakteristično, što sam zapazio u Škotskoj, da kada hoće da umanje značenje neke reči, oni obično dodaju ovo we. Pa ovo we sandwich, sa škotskog engleskog bismo predili kao sendvičić, možemo da kažemo. Naravno, britanski ili standardni engleski će biti a small sandwich. I ovde imamo isto just when him had a wee sandwich. Next sentence, Scottish English. Your car was a stoter those days. Dakle, primetili ste ovo was, je zapravo was u engleskom jeziku. Malo imamo razlike između ovog you i jer. Jako čest pridev koji koriste u škotskom engleskom je ovo stoter. To znači very attractive. If you like something very, very much, you can say a stoter. Next sentence, Scottish English. I had a wee swally with murdo after. Ponovo primećujete ovo had, isto kao i had, to je prošlo vreme. Takođe small drink, bilo koja vrsta pića u škotskom engleskom, u neformalnom jeziku je swally, a wee swally with murdo after. I imamo još jednu rečenicu, ovde imamo i pitanje. Kao što vidite, dakle, past simple tense u upitnom i odričnom obliku. Did you go to your local kirk yesterday? No, I didn't. Dakle, primećujete ovo did you go, u škotskom engleskom će biti did you go to a lochen. Dakle, jako česta reč u škotskom engleskom, niko od njih ne kaže lake, svi kažu loch. Ali kad hoćete da umanjite značenje, kao malo jezero, uvek kažete lochen. I u škotskom jeziku imate taj glas h, koji je malo grlatiji, za razliku od engleskog, gde imamo h. I naravno, često puta ćete naići da umjesto church u škotskoj kažu kerk. Kerk, što znači crkva. Church. No, I didn't. Dakle, no, I didn't bi bio, dakle, odgovarajući odgovor u standardnom engleskom jeziku. I na kraju, narode, dakle, naravno kakav bi ja to nastavnik bio da vam ne dam domaći. Dakle, domaći zadatak, imat ćete za zadatak da napišete jedan kratak esej, write a short essay ili sastav, a trip to a historic place. Dakle, izlet u nekom istorijskom mestu. Riječi trebalo bi imati između 80 i 100, ipak ste vi 6. razred, tako da mislim da minimum trebate imati 80 riječi, maksimalno 100, možete naravno i više. Ali ja bih vam onda dao nekoliko savjeta kako da napišete taj esej. Dakle, uvek imajte na umu strukturu pisanja sastava. Dakle, imamo najprije introduction, uvod, main body razreda, conclusion, zaključak. U okviru uvoda treba da stavite ime mesta i gde se nalazi. Znači, name the place and where it's located. For example, Lepenski Vir is a historic place which is located in the east of Serbia. U okviru razrede treba da opišete ovo mesto. How old is it? Who were the first settlers? And so on. Dakle, ovdje bi trebalo da opišete ovo mesto, da kažete koliko je ovo mesto staro. U Srbiji imate sijaset takvih mesta. Ja sam vam naveo primjer, dakle, Lepenskog Vira. Malo se konsultujte sa nastavnicima istorije koji su bili prvi doseljenici tog mesta, nastavnicima geografije. Why not? I na kraju zaključak. U okviru zaključka trebalo bi da napišete vaše mišljenje u vezi tog mesta, odnosno vašu preporuku. Write your opinion about the place, your recommendation. So make sure your essay has got between 80 and 100 words. Dakle, narode, hvala vam puno. Nadam se da ste danas uživali u mom času engleskog jezika. Ja vam se želim sve najbolje i da ostanete zdravi kao što jeste. Thank you, folks. See you next time. Stay safe. And it's been my pleasure to have the lesson today. Bye-bye.